Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where you can see this time we have our Luna back right here, but we don't have Mary this time. So, like, they want to travel, and like Meg is sick because there was kids at the airport where she had a really fucking problem with the flight itself. But we have our superhero back from down south. How are you doing, peeps?
I'm good. I'm in the sickness blanket. I don't know what Eric's excuse is.
Eric's always have the blanket.
Yeah,
It's winter.
it's just winter for him.
It's the elven shawl.
Yo,
See,
my toe.
Like my people come from where you were. It was
I
warm.
know. I said hi to them all. I was like, "Do you know Eric?" And they were like,
The fuck's Eric?
"Cuando?"
I mean, if you said my last name, odds are one of them probably knows.
Ah, makes more sense. That's where I
That's
fucked
true.
up.
It's
They're like,
very fucked up.
they were like, "Do you want some mamajona?" Oh, yes, you do. And they just gave me booze until I stopped talking.
Which
Hey,
never
look.
happens.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish people would give me boots. I'd stop talking. That sounds like a good plan.
It's an interesting morning after, though.
Double
Ah,
standards. No.
I meant more in the sense that you're hungover, but
bah, fine.
The announcements for next week would actually be we're using Celsius up in Canada.
Correct.
The only thing I remember, it's minus 40 and minus 40 Fahrenheits in
Yep.
Celsius are the same. But
Yeah.
whatever is arranged between, I don't freaking know. And
It's-
where you are, Fahrenheit, Celsius? Right, so?
if it's Europe, it's probably Celsius.
Celsius. It's only
I know,
America.
but
It's
people
the
can be weird.
Farrah Freedom units, you know?
Look. Only the U.S. has the freedom units, or it's one of the biggest places, and then we're one of the only places that is weird and uses both.
Yeah. For
Because our
pools
ovens are in Fahrenheit, and the
outside.
temperature outside, that's in Celsius.
Pools are in Fahrenheit.
Yep.
Yep.
Only
pools
America. America.
And
Yep.
pools. Stop forgetting about pools, man.
Freedom!
Look, I'd remember pools if I, had one. But
It's
I
fair.
don't.
I'm sorry. That was just salt in the wound.
It just,
I apologize.
So, with our
Sorry, man.
wide music,
With our wide music, I don't know.
I
I didn't
clicked
think our
on
music
loop
was
and
that
didn't
wide.
work out. But now it's working.
That's very profound. Why
So,
the music?
in between the two, well, first tomorrow, there's absolutely nothing because we're not Wednesdays. But next Tuesday is going to be the Call of the Duty campaign.
Yep.
Where I think Mary will not be there because she's coming. No, I think she's coming back this Sunday. I have a hard time remembering. But right now, this would be it for him. Wednesday for the French campaign, the part 2 of 3 for the finally where they just met a grown-up Nephilim, half celestial, half demon, mixed up all together, that are facing the final boss of their campaign. We have Mavericks next week, but a lot of new projects coming up to the channel after the Shit Eaters are done with their finally, with some more smaller projects. And so stay tuned on either our YouTube, or mostly YouTube. Instagram's coming. My girlfriend actually suggests me to take care of all my socials for Epic Fumble, so that would be helping.
Oh, how nice of her.
Yeah. No. What's up, cat? Hope you're doing well. Well, I hear you cough at Eric's place, but love you.
Beyond that, hope you're doing well.
And here comes Point Pizza with the bits and the semi-lurking. Thank you. Always to see you, friend.
I think Meg has a question.
What do you want?
I actually scrolled back, which was very painful because I had to go through the New Year's messages. All right, so that came at a cost. But Mary is coming back on the 15th, I think, because she's leaving from the 8th to the 15th.
So then she would be there for Tuesday.
It will be
15th
there.
is
I
Sunday.
take I took that pain for you. You're welcome.
But why the pain? It was all love.
I know, but it was sweet and emotional.
That's the best kind
And
of pain.
but I'm sick and I'm on my period, man. This is a lot. Makes me emotional.
I mean,
And for people who also like D&D and French, on a French channel, there's Pour Point Piazza is mostly streaming for gathering funds for different association. I think this last time was it a zoo or no, that was the bees before. Talk to me in chat. Talk to me in chat, Ben. So, who in between the two of my peeps here, Aaron or Don, will be taking care of the recap?
I can do it.
how you feeling? Okay. Well, I don't
It's
have
not-
much, but if I find any holes in what you're saying, I'll back you up, bud. I got
Alright.
you.
So we woke up in the north after a big battle and some group liquid activity. Get some nice breakfast. I give a little kiss to the lady. And then out of nowhere, just a portal opens, a hand reaches out, gets my my little sis. But then Don is like, no, not happening. So he swings his sword at the hand, but it survives and still drags our poor Luna to the other side. And then in the voice he says, you guys suck. I hate you all. Bye. Basically.
Only Don.
Is that
He's
verbatim?
he's paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what it sounded.
Boo hoo hoo, you cut me, Don. I will kill you soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You
Oh,
said,
damn.
I will remember this.
Yeah. Like those video
Ah.
games.
To which
You
I did
will
remember.
remember.
I like
I-
how like Fred's version is very like matter of fact, and Eric is like, "I'll shank you, bitch."
Look, it's because we can read through the lines.
Exactly.
Just like I said nothing in response, but between the lines, I was very much flipping them off.
Did you just flip a table?
No, just like
Fair enough.
And after that, because Isk had received a call from the priest, friend of Sharai, we teleported back to Yakaster.
Yeah.
And we appeared in the castle to, some guards that were not prepared to see a giant spider and a group of awesome people. But everything went well. We chatted with one of the queens. Walked around the city, and
Queen
then
Leonie.
yes. And after that, we went to Shadai's house, so we can go to the basement and have a chat with the priestess, where she told us a bunch of stuff. Big news is that the emperor in the south is a purple dragon, potentially Dracolich.
Not another one.
And we ended up on the cliffhanger that the priestess left through her portal, saying that, curious how souls goes to hell, and now heaven can't even receive them.
Yes, because we told her that there's nobody upstairs.
but
Oh.
clearly there's the downstairs.
Yeah. Also, make the river Styx flows through the basement of Shadai's place.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well,
okay,
just a drizzle.
Yeah, a little bit of.
so wait, I know that I'm supposed to get really hung up on the fact that there's a river in his basement, but why am I really stuck up on the fact that he has a house we've never been?
You've
I
been
feel insulted.
You've been
When?
the House of Shirai.
It's the little.
Yes, we
It
were.
was a crossover episode.
Yeah.
that was in his
Were
house.
we at his house? I don't think I stepped
Yeah, it
in.
was his manor.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were all there.
Fuck off. An
Yeah.
entire fucking thing was his manor?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
There-
did not milk that cow enough, guys.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll teleport to us here.
and give us all of his money.
Yes. Oh, and Isk captured a bit of the drizzle of the river Styx into a little bottle,
Oh my
but it's very dangerous because a drop touched her hair and it like disintegrated her,
my god, she's gonna become like
Turn
evil
to ash.
Galadriel.
turned to ash.
Oh my god.
Well, a bit like if you've seen the movie Hercules, when Hercules jumping into the sticks, and he just starts getting old and shred.
Mhm.
That's
shit.
mostly it.
Same.
If we dump that liquid on somebody, it'll be painful.
Yes, for sure. So,
The things
Yeah.
we can do.
Dump it on them. Not
Let's
something
buy
else
it.
novel.
you've
Let's
learned
buy
something
a
else
water
about the
gun.
weapon.
Oh
What
yes,
weapon?
that is true.
The
The
webs.
nuclear bomb that I have in my pockets.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which is just a fucking weird sentence. Let's just remember that.
Basically, it's a ginormous resurrection spell. Because if we blow that shit up in the south, all the undead will come back to life. So all the turrets that want to kill the alive people will activate and just kill everybody again. So yeah, we have a
So-
big, revive that has a big radius.
Whoa.
Oh, and somebody might have revived my died. I just have to investigate that further eventually. Casually
And
ask the priestess why my dad is alive, and she said,
there's so much happening. We should do like a schematics.
That's
I'm
what
really
Mary
lost.
does all the time.
I know. I send her
But
information.
she does it with her stuff and the group stuff, but the individual stuff, that's your thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I very willingly don't do that.
I sent her so much stuff,
Liaison.
much names, all the allies.
Yes,
We're
and she
gonna
forgot.
have.
Because you're the one with the list and she didn't take
I
the
sent
list.
it to her.
Oh, you sent it to her. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't want to forget it. I'm like, oh no.
And yes, Ogan, until it's an undead with the sticks then with it.
An undead with the stick? What?
The sticks. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We'll follow
Let's
up
kill
with
people.
the little encounter in between the moment Luna got grabbed by the armor and pulled inside the circle of teleportation. Let me just put another here. Would that work? Yes. Luna,
Yes.
like said, you've been grabbed by the armor. You've seen a sword really close to your face, striking that hand,
That's kitty.
and hearing the voice of Ernest, the man who teached, showed, took care of you for a little while. Let me just find back his freaking image.
He looks like Keanu Reeves with white hair.
Wow.
Well, I mean, if you can't find the image, at least people have one in their minds.
Keanu Reeves with white hair. No, I haven't.
Like a Legolas Keanu Reeves. Right?
Right?
Right.
You have the freaking thing can save.
I wonder what Luna's gonna sound like sick. It's gonna be
Show
interesting.
players. Here we go.
Yeah, tell me that's not a Legolas Keanu Reeves. I'll wait.
Yeah, no, it's not. He actually reminds me more of fucking Elrond in terms of how
Well,
his brow is.
that's just fucking hurtful.
Look
It's
at
my
Hogan
dad,
throwing a
Wow.
man.
D4 to Aaron. Well, Aaron actually did the recap. So everybody have a D4. Let's go!
Ooh.
D4's all around.
Boop, boop.
This time, last time you saw him, it was back in Alverton.
Shellion.
Well, I didn't count that, but where he was stationed. You
Okay.
encountered him for a quick meeting,
Yes.
but then he went back to his place.
Yes.
But now you are not in the
Okay.
underground temple.
No.
You're still underground, but there's a lot of sand all around instead of earth and stone.
No.
Marble pillars seems to be holding the structure of the whole thing. And the dragon hag you've seen before is on a pedestal. And you see arcane devices seems to be probing all around. Seems like they would be scanning, but you can see that there seems to have a little heat, like it would be, I don't know how you call it in incubator.
Incubator.
Incubator. Okay, cool.
Yes.
The incubator is just taking
Of
care
baby blocks.
of the said egg. The whole place there's bottles. There seems to be having a whole lot of alchemical supplies. There's some books, but only a few. Mostly seem to be handwritten by him, since you close up with investigation pretty quickly. One thing, when he grabbed you and go through the portal, you just with the large cut he have on his forearms, like, you'll have to teach your friends some manners, don't I?
Well, I mean, did you tell them it was you?
If they're too dumb to understand it was me, since I've been using this spell on and on. Anyway. And you see that he just passed his hands over. And the cuts. Not here anymore.
Of course it's that. God damn it.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh.
No, more a perception check, sorry.
Perception.
Yeah.
Jeez. Perception.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
Ah. Still a 15 with a fucking 3 because reliable talent, right?
Yeah. I'm so reliable, guys. Great.
He passes hands, but you've been in the arcane before. This is not magical healing. This look like he uses his own body like he would be wielding magic. Like he did not
Okay.
cast a spell. He ordered his body to
To
regen
heal?
itself.
Okay. I mean, that's like bossy on a next level. That tracks. He's a bossy man. Okay. Have I ever seen him do something like that?
It's the first time you catch it this close. Because younger, you were a bit more careless. You were a bit more curious into finding new thing about magic, but you didn't really understand it. But now that you do, it triggers some memories that you're doing this for a while.
What? I assume that you're taking me for a reason.
No, absolutely not. I have no meaning. I just wanted to have company.
Well, I mean, you're getting well into your age. It's makes sense that at one point you will get lonely, but
Of course,
unfortunately,
Luna, I wanted you here for a purpose.
uh, right?
You don't remember that what you see is only, what I want you to see.
Here, you mean?
No. And you see the way he ordered, and he says in Draconic. Do you have the language? No. You recognize it because you've heard Isk before. And his hair turned red, blue, while it's just shifting. His skin changed colors. And go back to the old man. It is just that in the culture in your continent, people respect at first sight elderly people. But with the studies that happened where you found the lair I was in, I thought you would be understanding that time is not relevant to me.
Well, that's true, but I still didn't think. You know what? I always lived happily with the mystery of who you were, but I'm kind of confused as to why you've hidden your true self this entire time from me.
Because even if you're good to hide yourself, you're one of the best snitch I've ever known.
Well, that's just rude.
And you know
Yeah.
that's true.
I just never do it on purpose.
And that's why I haven't told you. I know you're
Was
not
this?
ill intent when you say so.
Well, I appreciate that. Was his skin kind of like scaly?
Nope.
Just red and blue.
No, it like his hair turned.
Oh, I
But
thought
his,
it was
his skin turned to different kind of tone, to dark to white, and all
Okay.
in between.
So, what kind of being are you?
I am human.
And you're ageless.
You see, the world of magic is made of specifics, ley line, Like you've known about the nexuses, right?
Yes.
Nexuses, you can find them into your own body also. When you
Okay.
worked on them, and you discover the potential that can be unlocked, the web of energy can be commanded at will. I am not immortal per se. The reason why people die of ages is because the body stopped to regenerate itself. The cells or your body just stop working. And by understanding the ley line in my own body, I command them to regenerate themselves. Just like I just did.
Whoa. I'm kind of afraid to ask because I love this whole sharing thing we have. Um, but why tell me all of this now?
You have grown.
Oh, that was it.
You became a woman I would never have hoped to trade.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of big compliments. I mean, I don't know if I deserve them.
Understand that I have to keep an image in front of your friends. Especially the automaton.
Why?
People perceive me as arrogant. I am just fully aware of what I can do.
Hmm.
And I have known you and the Mavericks for the right specific amount of time. Once you get familiar with someone, the ley lines I can see also in them. The reason I'm telling you that is that you are now ready to hear that your beloved friend, Morningstar,
Yes.
is actually doing the same. He is not able to do it on himself,
Okay.
but he is able to do it on others. And he learned and spied on you for so long, Mavericks, that's why it was so hard to resist him when he showed himself before you went south. Your
How
body
do we?
was not able to move, and the only
No.
one who was naturally having the willpower, probably because of his anger that he's always channeling, but also the wisdom that his druid
He's pretty wise.
Coven brings him, was able to resist for a few seconds, but as you can see, he still suffered the same fate as you did. Still unable to move. And I wanted to congratulate you on giving yourself the meaning with this. And he points the staff that you have in your possession. The scepter, actually.
I was like, did I take Aaron's staff?
To protect yourself in learning from past mistakes.
I mean, I don't want to take credit for a good idea, but it wasn't really mine. I know it's smart, but it was pretty much Isk. I offered to carry it.
Maybe. But you're the one who they gave the responsibility to.
It's a lot.
Not even the one of the two that only sleep 4 hours a night or still conscious. Which I find stupid, but
Well, I mean, it's
trust
like, well, yeah, it's like a bit of a backhanded compliment, but I appreciate it still. It's nice. It's nice to hear.
I
So,
know you haven't had a lot of positive feedbacks from the past months. So just be careful. And if you obtain a certain amount of Kersilos, I might be able to change the ley line in your bodies. So that Morningstar's power will be lessened. Or maybe helping you to resist it.
is there anything else we can do in the meantime to help?
You'll have to bring me worth of 2,000.
2,000. Oh,
Gold.
jeez, Louise. Gold!
Worth of 2,000 gold of
Oh,
Kersilos.
2,000 gold of Kertsilos.
Gold is not a problem for either way I want.
Yeah, that's fair. And is it per person or for the four of us?
It's technically 500 per person. So
Okay.
2,000 total.
Fair enough.
Except if you have anybody specific in mind.
To add, you mean?
Yes.
I know it's kind of a different subject, but have you heard about Mama River?
No.
No.
I haven't looked into it.
Okay, it's okay. It's just because they're looking for your box. I thought maybe you had.
Do you remember what I told you about that box?
I remember a little bit. Have it in my notes somewhere. I know you told me to tell them that it had gone back to where it came from.
Yes, because
That's about it.
I crafted properly that in the wrong hands would be like what happened together when you almost died in Drenzelhof. I reconstructed the protection on it. Cost me greatly, but the protection is better.
Oh,
But this implies time magic, teleportation, and such. So, after what you've dealt with the giants over there, applying to go to Ishalion, the Furbolg friend of your Isk is kind of bothering me. If you can convince him to stop, I would really appreciate it. But if you don't stop, I might take care of him myself. And
What do
it
you
would
mean?
be really bad for a wizard for so long that depended on magic but would not be able to cast anymore.
So, what is he doing to bother you?
Sending me sending spells. I have, and he shows the ring pretty similar to what
Isk?
Isk have. I got this temporarily, but it's still doing a ding in my head.
And did you let one in to know what he wanted?
I know what he wants. I let the first one in. He want me to go in Ishalian and help to gather back what I've done. And I have a higher purpose to do so now, as you look towards the egg. If it's the cost of Ishalian, may it be so.
Is there anything you can do from far away? Let's say I go back, I could bring something that will help close the rift.
Give me your sword.
I'ma give him a sword.
And when he talked about ley lines, you understood. You've seen a large web inside your head. And this is exactly what you're seeing in front, because when he just grabbed the sword and you see webs of arcane energy warping all around. Flips it, doing it the same exact spot on the other side. And then your blade switch to pure light. And it stops. Coming back to the blade. You can activate it only once as he gives you your sword back.
What does it do?
You remember your friend Ivan
Yes.
when he was calling upon light to damage some creatures.
Yes.
It is using the same type of radiant energy and transform everything you're doing as damage on the creature you're hitting with it as radiant damage.
Ooh.
It only lasts for a minute.
Still.
Use it carefully.
Okay. Thank you. Is it weird if I call you dad knowing you're young now?
You never called me dad before.
Or you knew I called you dad?
No, you called me master.
Do you prefer I call
Or
you master
teacher.
or teacher?
You can call me Ernest.
Oh, this is so nice. Okay, I can call you that. Ah, and is there anything else you think I should know? Maybe some funky stuff happening in Zarkaris?
Well, Xarkris' army have a little hard time recently. That's mostly it.
Can I know unless you had other things to tell me, but can I know why there's sand in your house?
Because we are in Xarkris.
Kinda had the feeling.
And since we are
Um,
underground, sometimes the earth is not the most stable around here. So the cracks moves. It's been maybe 12 years since I used this hideout, so
hmm. And
sorry I didn't clean up.
It's okay. I feel like I'm at the beach. You know. Can I come see you sometimes?
Well, do you have a sending stone?
Well, we do, but it's kind of tapped.
All right.
What do you mean? It's not right.
Well, what do you mean by tapped?
Well, someone's been listening in on everything, and it's someone from Zarkaris.
Hmm.
Is it you?
No. I have
Oh.
something else to do than to listen to what you're saying.
I mean, it's only once a day. You may just want to hear my voice.
I'll have this in mind. I'll contact you. And I'll get some.
Thank you.
You can go back in the circle. I'll send you back to your friend.
Okay. Before she kind of like steps in the circle, she just kind of like turns around, reaches out a little bit, drops her hand, and says, but you're proud of me now, right?
And he stares at you without saying anything. The reason I gave you compliments earlier is said that people from your continent like to be like this. By my act towards you, it should be enough for you to understand that yes, I am.
Okay.
Just don't go back to your old mentor. Because
Yeah.
he will kill me.
Why?
I just told you. Age. Time.
Oh, that's true. It's true.
Let you make the 1 + 1.
Yeah, that's fair. I have a feeling he'll come to me though.
You see that he start to turn his finger into the air, and as he turns, the golden circle, or the purple circle, trace itself under you.
Wow.
He just looks to. There's like a small bubble that pops up when he raises hands. All right, yeah, I guess there it is. And you are teleported now
Goodbye.
in the center of the courtyard of Yagaster.
And to me, it's been like 3 minutes, and to them, it's been what, like a half a day?
Well, kinda.
Okay. Am I like super close to them, or am I alone?
You were. Well, you're not alone in the courtyard since it's like close to dinner. There's still movement. There's people all around, guards, and again, there's like guards that just show themselves. Who's there? Just another Maverick.
Hi.
Why can't you come all at once? Nah, no.
Well, what would be the fun in that?
Whatever's fun for you.
Thank you. Like when people keep an open mind. Do you know where my friends are?
They left towards Share's Manor outside the city.
Do you remember the way? Just point a finger, tell me to stop.
Edgar showed them the way to the entrance, and she'll be able to see it.
Please.
Yes, sir.
I d-
So, manage to go. The guard shows you the way
Thank you.
towards the manor, and And Luna is having some positive moments, catnip, okay? Don't cry. And yo, Aspen Harks, whoa, thank you for the bits!
An emotional time.
Darn Knight joined the bits also! Look at Sugar Mom in the dark, in the shadows. Throwing the bits.
Oh, it looks
It's
like
Sugar
the
Mom,
beats.
bro.
Sugar Mom, bro. Chicka bro. So, right now, with Erna's gone, the Mavericks. Wait. The Mavericks are not over there. They are over here.
Hey.
So Luna is brought up right here.
I'm here.
When for the other two, you're in the basement when she left. The priestess.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no one. You're in a basement, and at some point, Conrad come to pick up Isk for a little talk about Shirai and all this stuff about that. So either two of you want to do anything else?
Not particularly. With this gone and not having Luna so far, it's like, all right, find a place to hold the fort.
All right. And you, Aaron?
Same. I'm just gonna chill. Have his thinking a lot.
Is the way that Isk will be out for the rest of the game.
Hey.
So at some
Let's go
point,
kill people.
at some point, there's another guard with the colors of Shirai's soldiers comes down like, is Aaron and Dawnbringer? There is Luna upstairs.
Oh, good. He's giving her back.
He's giving her back.
Yeah. You think he came along, or
From what little I know of him, likely not. I doubt he finds much joy in mingling with smaller folk than him.
true that?
Right. We should likely go meet with Luna. However, since I do have you here for a moment, Aaron, perhaps we could have a word.
Of course.
There's something of import I've been meaning to. I guess the word will be ask of you, but it requires explanation. As you can imagine, this body is not like my old one. It will not rot. It will not eventually break down for a very long time. A sentiment, as an elfin druid, I'm sure you well know. There is, however, a caveat. The kind of technology, the kind of magic that animates a body like mine, it's imperfect. It's not like true life. I created this form, and I was no divine being, just a man. That means probably long before this body ever gives out, this mind will likely shatter. The few times similar creations have been made, simpler, obviously, than this madness that I attempted. After a while, their simple intelligences fracture. They go mad, destroy themselves, or attempt to destroy anything and everything around them. I fear that is likely what will happen to me. I don't know when. Can't even be sure if I'll see it coming. But there may well come a day that I will lose all faculty, become a danger to myself, and more importantly, to everyone else. Knowing the capabilities of this body, what I've done so far, knowing that you fate willing will live a long life. I ask of you the worst promise a friend can ask. What may come, Aaron, I need you to make sure I don't hurt people. I need to make sure that if I lose my mind, I need you, by any means necessary, to destroy me.
Yeah, I understand. It'll be hard, especially if we do end up living thousands of years together.
Yes, it is not truly fair what I ask of you, but ask I must.
Do you think that in that time you could prepare some sort of automatic reaction to your losing your mind? Like when you died, this process started without you.
I certainly could make an attempt, assuming I'm lucky and I do have time. With the help of teacher and likely successors beyond her lifetime. Maybe.
Because the way I see it, I could destroy you, or since your core came from nature, a tree, you could return to it. Maybe if I survive and I have my own grove, I could, you could be the center of my tree when your time is has come.
For a man dedicated to science, who is now a walking piece of metal, that's an oddly poetic way to end.
It's better than having to destroy a friend.
Agreed. Only time will tell. Unfortunately, my capabilities, at least mental, suffered greatly in leaving my original body.
I had noticed. But it's still you. Just a bit more unleashed.
Yes, that's certainly one way to describe it. Let us then try and think positively. We have a few decades at least, if not centuries ahead.
Yes. We'll have to keep busy. So let's end these wars and proceed to find a solution for your mind.
One problem at a time, right?
Yep.
Well, let's not keep Luna waiting much longer.
Luna, you're not the kind of person who would have waited this amount of time. So if you'd like, you can give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Da,
I
da,
have
da.
I have the biggest plan after, so that you will not suspect a thing.
Surprising no one.
28 beats the passive
20.
perception of Aaron.
I think 28 beats his passive perception plus my passive perception together.
Plus, I'm not sure. And yo, Foxtrot,
Ta-da.
nice to see you. Can you just, I don't have a idea of that nickname before. Tell me who you are, please.
Because, like, I'm looking at my passive perception. Passive perception is. Oh, it's 16. Okay, yeah. Not both together. I forgot that my passive perception is better than it used to be. But close. Close.
So I'm gonna have a listen. Sneaky. And do I see the river?
You've seen in the far distance while they were talking the small river.
Okay. So
Well, it's not a
Nice.
river, like I said. It's a little white drizzle of water that seems to be more
Okay.
like a fume.
okay. So I think that he's just not being really thorough on the upkeep of his house, essentially.
Well, with your passive investigation, you know that there's something supernatural about it, but you don't know what the fuck it is.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so when I see them heading towards me or like thinking about coming upstairs, I'm gonna rush upstairs and go to the guard and just gonna be like, so that's why I switched to honey, because you cannot find the jungle leaves anymore. They've sort of gone extinct, and it's such a long walk to get there from the forest. My family doesn't have any anymore. You should try honey. And that's pretty much what you hear when you come up.
Yes, honey seems to be pretty good. With whatever you put in, right? Go back to
Yes.
work.
Thank you
Hmm.
for your service.
Yes.
Yes.
So the two
Hello.
boys coming back up with Lunas. You are in the dinner room. Well, more the hallway under where the little kids with the prodigy of Yagaster. Everything that happened so quickly. That was not on your agenda. But they're now pretty close to their end of their agenda.
It's okay, we'll call on to them soon. Because we're friends.
They survive.
We shall see next Wednesday.
I'll be like, Luna, welcome back. I hope that everything went well.
Well, I mean, it was only like 6 minutes.
Or like half an
Why?
hour.
Good ones done?
The what?
Good ones or bad ones?
Oh, good. I mean, I get to now call him by his first name.
Yeah.
So that's better than master and teacher. Bit more personal. He's still not okay with dad. I cannot go back to my other master. But in fairness, he's a little bit of a psycho. Oh, and he
Mhm.
gave me a glowing blade for a minute.
Glowing. Yeah,
I would show you
this
and I
night.
wouldn't. When it's at night, well, the thing is, we can only use it once, and it
Hmm.
makes all the damage like radiant, because he cannot. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time to talk right now. This is really difficult. Jesus fuck.
Take your time.
So he cannot go back to Ashalion, so he's sending me in instead, with the means to destroy him. The big guy, I mean. He's not that
Yes.
bad of a person, right?
I mean, he's smart, so he gave you a weapon against that specific enemy, which will be very useful for the fight to come.
Hmm.
Yes. Also, it's good to know we have lines in us, like spider webs, and they can be controlled. And not Ernest, Morningstar has been able to do that with us. He's controlling us. That's why we couldn't move. So for the very short price of 2,000 gold of Carcilos, Agnes can heal us and change our webs.
Hmm.
I look
The
at
ley
Don.
line.
Together.
Have you ever heard about these? What she's talking about?
Well, ley lines.
It's an investment, guys. An investment
Expensive one.
opportunity. But it's all about the future. Think about it, Don.
One thing that Dawn would know by default for the natural ley lines and not the bodied ones, well, with the portals, they needed to be constructed on one. And for everybody, when you acted with the Enclave, you've also known that these. How can I say? That these ley lines were also supervised by most of the Enclave. And one thing that you have in your note is also that Morningstar is one of the founder of the Enclave.
Enclave. Yes, yes, he is. Well, assuming perhaps it's referring to some kind of individual theory similar to the ley lines that cross the realm, I could imagine this to be possible. Our bodies are all conduits to magic and ether in some capacity. That there would be a system of ley lines would make sense. And as a founder of the Enclave, one would not be surprised to imagine Morningstar somewhat familiar with ley lines. I don't like it, but it tracks. 2,000 gold's expensive, but if it can be useful, then he can have his money.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of getting controlled by Morningstar.
Not again.
I mean, it's the family price and all. It's good.
Could have fooled me that it's a family price, but I don't expect much more from Ernest.
Well, I mean, we have options. We can also steal it. How much do we have? Oh, it's 2,000 gold worth.
Yeah,
I have 2,000 gold.
yes, but don't spend all your gold. I have some left over after some shopping we did.
The issue is less
Earlier.
with the actual finances and more with finding a source of Carcilos.
Well, I do have 201 gold piece of Carcilos.
Is a start.
That pays for almost half a person.
Beyond
good.
that, we'd have to try perhaps the Enclave, perhaps another group, several of which would most likely not treat with us easily.
Yeah, because I have 400 gold worth of Gracilos, but it's useful to keep for emergencies.
And what about Isk's dad?
Well, perhaps he has access to some Carcilos, but it's a good question, especially with the wartime going on.
He does
Likely
have, like,
there's
the
much
stash.
hoarding.
Yes, the stash, the secret stash.
Right. Well, perhaps he will share from it, but that's a question only Karma can answer himself.
That's true. So, catch me up on what happened on your end. What is the priority to do? Like, if Isk is not here, maybe we could rob a bank. I say we do it. It's gonna solve so many issues.
I am immediately opposed to this plan.
But it will solve your money problems.
I don't recall mentioning a money problem.
I can see it in your eyes.
I'm literally gonna lean down to look closely in your eye and go, I hate to call your bluff, but I highly doubt that.
I would like to roll for deception, please.
Well, you cannot convince him of what he's really
Shit!
not believing.
No, I just wanted him to think that he looks like you have a money problem.
That's what you had to do yourself. You don't do checks like this between players.
I'd love to though. Oh,
Also, I would have allowed it, but you're gonna have to give him something. Just saying, I convinced him of a money problem. You don't have
Yes,
you don't have a position
I
currently.
do.
You look into those glowing,
Orbs.
unliving eyes and tell him he has a money problem.
And I changed.
keep
I
waiting.
changed. Finally, changed your freaking token.
I know, it's so pretty.
I want to see it. Ooh. Yeah, I'm having a hard time, man.
I
It's
feel
rough.
you. That was me last week.
It's rough. I want to see it. God damn it.
You got to zoom me in.
Yes. Ooh.
Or go look at the image that Mary posted to all of us.
Yes, I know. I have it in my phone. Don't worry. Um. Yes, I will look at him and I will say, "You have been naked for months. If that's not a money problem, I don't know what is. You're wearing thrifted stuff. You made your new body out of thrifted armor. It's okay to say you need money, Todd.
If you find pleasure in materialism, Luna, that's fine. However, I have no need for fancy clothing.
But you don't eat, Don.
I do not. I do not require food, at least as far as I've seen.
Okay, well, I'm very bored and I need to do something crazy.
Well, we're about to attack a whole army of shadows. I think that's pretty crazy.
Yes, but can I steal an identity or something?
I mean, we're in this house. If you could, if I look this way and you're not there anymore, find something interesting, maybe. Because,
I will not be there when you look back.
this is a pretty big mansion. I'm sure they don't know where everything is.
I'm
And then I
gonna find
look.
something to steal real quick. I want
Where are you
something
going?
to steal. I'm gonna go to the armory.
There's no armory where you are right now.
Jeez.
There's a
Shit.
barrack behind the house where there's like 100 men in there.
Just go steal his toilet paper.
I'm gonna
Like
go
gold.
into study.
Okay,
I want like a bookend or some shit.
it's locked.
Shit, I'm gonna pick it.
Pick it.
Is there a trap? I want to see if I
I
want
can
to
give you an
die.
investigation check.
Okay. 18 because keep mind stuff.
Because you're awesome.
Yes. With a 6.
Nope.
No. Okay, I'm gonna pick it. I want to steal something. Oh fucking hell! I just
There's
want
a
to
falling
steal
inspiration.
Ugh, I'm having such a hard
And
time.
you have a D4 too?
I'm gonna use my D4.
It's a good thing that Dawn is literally just gonna stand there and be like, "Yeah, she'll work it out.
So
She'll be back at some point."
the study opens.
I'm in.
Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh
please.
fuck!
Well, there it is.
And there it is. Ooh.
It's true. You have a token on you, so you have advantage on it, right?
Yes.
It works.
I've got the power of sickness in me.
You start to hear the voices when you talk to the dead people.
Oh no.
You know what this means?
No.
This means that for a second,
I died.
you did.
Better find something that's fucking worth it.
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
God, I died. I'm gonna die alone. Just
You have
wanted to
advantage.
pretend. It's true. I keep forgetting that. I just wanted a bookend. Oh jeez. Jesus.
Aaron, with the passive perception, she went upstairs. and you just hear a body fall.
I will run there.
Okay.
Yep.
When you arrive at the doorstep, you have advantage on death saving throws too, right? Luna?
Yes, sorry, I thought you were talking to Aaron. I do.
You just see the study door open and Luna's body that's you just see the feet out of it.
Don, did you come with me?
Yep.
Okay. So let's pull her out from the feet. Let's not go in there. Feels wrong. And then just pull her out from the feet.
I only need 1 foot. It's not that heavy.
And then I cast Healing Word. First level.
Hey, it's 6 HP. Yay.
You're actually full of HP.
I'm full of HP.
There's something else going on.
Your body wasn't affected.
My mind died.
I think your mind's been dead for a while. It's more like your soul.
Basically, we dragged you out. We look.
I'm
the top.
having a lack of oxygen in my brain at the moment. Real life person.
For a second,
So,
Luna,
yes.
for that really short moment, you felt like someone caressed your hair. And you heard a whisper of a feminine voice.
Uh-oh.
It's time to go now. Starting to be a memory. And then you just hear the fainting words of Nestat. And you were starting to float above your own body and then get sucked in by the Judic energy that Aaron instigated into your body.
Hey, hello there. Are you okay?
Did I get the bookend?
What bookend? You're laying on the floor.
I'm going to
Alright.
assume no.
Which one of you touched my head?
We touched your feet. We dragged you out of the room.
Exactly.
The floor caressed your head.
No. There's the woman that caressed my head and told me it was time to go. Do you think it was a pineapple bud?
I don't know, Luna. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, it's okay. Let's just go take like a quill on the way out or something boring.
Your
Yeah.
study is open now.
Yeah, but I'm scared to go back.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
not
a lot
Close
of
it
warfare
back and
aspect.
lock it.
It's just like, nope. Nope. Nope.
It smells
None of that.
I
wrong.
opened the
in there.
door and I've been caressed on my head. I don't want to go in there.
I don't want to Uncle Bad Touch again.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
Here's the puppet. Show me where Uncle touched you.
Everywhere. I'm not okay with it. I'm gonna go back in my blanket. I'm scared.
So you're on your way out, and
Yes.
there's like a flower vase that seems to be pretty. It's
I'll take
pretty.
that. I'll take that.
What do you
I'll
replace
give
it
it-
with?
I'll give it to him when we rescue him. As a little beacon of hope.
I brought you this, should I?
It's from your home.
To remember you home.
Done. I'm gonna add it to my inventory.
The guy is like in the pillar, like.
Eh. Being tortured. They just give him a vase. All right. I've done my part. Let's go.
You have access to the one sending spell if you'd like to use.
Because of the vase?
No. From ask if you want to have access to send a word to
Uh.
someone, but with to someone listening to you.
Literally thought the vase was now giving me sending spells.
Oh yeah, it was enchanted with sending.
It was like, fuck off. That has to be a lie.
Well, yeah, it's like his telephone. It's his telephone vase. He just goes tap and then sends a message.
Yeah, why did I go into
Hello?
the
He has one of those like, Amazon Echo things, except it's a vase. He's just like, call Luna.
fucking... Should I call home?
Calling home.
So,
Great.
after this little trip everyone around the house of Shirai, we'll just take a short break. And we'll be back up after these messages. back after Luna's death and large discussion with Daddy number 3 and deep conversation between the two eternal beings of this party.
Yes,
Okay.
that is that.
That can get really, really old people. Member of the party, not eternal.
I mean, look. Long, long, long lived. Yeah. I wasn't depressing at all.
Absolutely not.
I'm great at parties. I'm not a buzzkill whatsoever.
Then it'll become an oak.
I mean, if I'm a professor and I'm an oak, then I'm a Pokemon knowledge machine.
There you go. That's the way to go.
So,
Are you guys gonna have me stuffed when I die and just keep me in your study?
No, because the real life thought of that is just unsettling to me.
I think Luna would like that.
It's not because you're tabaxi that you can be like an animal stuff.
I know, but I think Luna would like that.
That would be so funny.
To be kind of like the bowl for the keys.
Oh my god, yes.
It's just her standing up with both of her hands in front.
Yes.
Or
With a wink
keep
or
her
some
in
shit.
your safe. Like there's a large safe, and you just see Luna like. and, like,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
I
the fuck's
think.
happening? So she'd be pranking other thieves. So.
Yep, I think she'd like that. I think you should do
Yeah.
that.
She can do that in someone else's study.
Kraken guys don't
Yeah.
enforce this thought in this little mind of hers.
I tell you, like, of all people, Krakenaz will definitely back Luna up on this one.
Yes, please.
He's down for the dumb ideas. I
Yes.
respect
Or I
that.
could be like an ashtray because I'm all about smoke and shadows.
See, all the DMs are not okay with this.
We'll
Feels
figure out
Dark
what
right
Knight
to
is
do.
like, nope, this is nightmare stuff. Fuck this.
I mean, I already give her enough shit in our game, so that's fair.
True.
Yeah, we should do that. I think we'll think about my use in the afterlife, but
Yeah, that'll be in the
Taxidermy
one
is-
shot. We'll make the decision in the
Yeah.
one shot.
yeah, that's taxidermy is a good way to go. You'll be a tree, I'll be an ashtray or a cue bowl.
This is a really weird one shot.
Yeah.
This
I'll
is
be the
getting real
crazy
weird.
druid hermit with the taxidermy tabaxi.
We'll
Just
figure
as
out
long as you don't start
it.
talking to the taxidermy tabaxi.
Well, you could put a speaker into my mouth.
Oh, you're already much past what I was thinking. I was thinking he'd just be insane
Yeah.
and
Just
talk to you like
Fair
you're still
enough.
alive.
Hey,
That's
who
fair
knows?
enough, yeah.
Maybe Eden's mind will go as well and just turn into a fucking animal forever.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Didn't think taxidermy talk would bring you to this level of darkness. All right.
It's
Fair enough.
taxidermy. Of course, it's gonna go into darkness. It's a dark art. Oh, no, see, we're depressing Dark Knight now.
No. It's okay.
Alright.
That's what Luna wants.
Okay, back to planning an army. Dawn, I think we're pretty much have everybody we'll need, unless you guys can think of other people we need for the fight to come.
I do believe we have everyone that we can count on, really. At which point, we may as well proceed to Ishalion, call on my old tribe, and get down to business.
Luna, is there anything or anyone you would like to talk to or see before this battle?
Well, I mean, I'd like to know where River is.
Maybe I can help with that.
How?
We should go somewhere more private.
You're the one. You're so the one that touched my hand. Whatever. Let's go.
It's okay. Maybe I'm just your guardian angel.
Maybe, but it's
Hmm.
still kind of weird, stitching people's heads like that.
Okay, here we don't have an inn, right? That we've been to.
There is an inn
It-
right in
Not
front
that.
of you.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Well, we didn't
like,
stay
"Oh,
there. I
I'm
think, but
hungry.
we can.
Well, for the one who can eat. But getting out of there, like, there's an inn right in front.
There you go.
Well then.
Let's go to that inn rental room. I don't want to do too much of this talking in this house.
You don't like the house?
No, it just killed you.
Well,
He does
yes,
have a point.
it's fair. I think it has a grudge against me.
Yes. And we'll be able to wait for Isk there.
So, we have a lot of wars to fight. Are we going to Shalion now?
That's the first step.
Alright, that's good. Because for the big one, we'll need to call all of our friends.
Yes. We've talked. Well, we'll go to the room first and then we'll tell you what happened while you were away.
I was only gone for like 20 minutes.
It was longer for us.
This is
You'd be
because
surprised
you
what you
missed
can
me.
do in 20 minutes.
This is because you missed me so much.
Always.
Yeah, I knew it. Alright.
To the inn to rent a
Yeah.
To
room.
the end!
One room.
That's it.
To unite them.
Do us barely sleep anyways.
That's fucking true. I am not paying per quota of hours slept. We are splitting equally.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But I don't need the bed. I'm just gonna stand in the corner.
Oh, and you're gonna unpower?
Yeah, he's gonna
To
look at the
rest mode?
statue.
I wouldn't say unpower, but going to rest mode is not inaccurate.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah. It's a sleep mode.
just a
And like in
statue.
sleep mode, it's still working. I'm still all
Yes.
there.
Ha, that's creepy. I cannot have any moment of peace. Just
If
gonna
I'm
wake
across
up
the
and
room
look at
standing
me.
there, no.
It's just the head
Um,
goes like that. Just scans the room every few minutes.
Terminator.
Yeah, it'd be so
All right.
creepy.
How much is the inn?
Well,
One room.
And food for 3 people.
Yes,
Is
it's been
there
so long.
is there like credit card fraud in D&D?
Because if so, Luna wants to commit fraud.
I mean, you could be an illusion wizard or just the other one that can create things out of nothing.
it's
and
been a
just
while since I've used this screen.
Oh, nice. Can I create like a fake like check or something?
To a fake bank account in another
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, and have it signed by like the king. Or like IOU signed by the king.
I swear, these are real karma bucks.
The lady who's been taking care of the place is a redhead with large bushy hair. This seems to be, or a large apron. So, would you like, what kind of rooms do you want? You want some modest ones or more comfortable?
I'll leave
Luna,
that to you.
you're
I
the
don't
one.
quite need comfort.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what if we only want one bed, but we would not mind like massages or something?
Firstly, you want food with that?
Yes.
For 3. I don't need any.
What kind of meal then?
A good one?
With honey.
Yes. Oh, he knows me so well.
And
Okay,
meats. Lots of meat.
So it's going to be a gold and a half.
per person?
No, for the whole lot of you.
A gold and a half.
That's without the drink. If you want ale, if you want
Let me open up a tab and I'm gonna give her 10 gold.
Luna's the person who shows up to like the decently nice hotel. Is like, oh, that'll be 100, and she just drops $1,000 on the counter. Goes like, you keep that. We'll see what goes on. And
I
they're
don't
like,
want to have to worry with a bill at the end. Just here's money for the
alright.
food.
You remember me of some people that came here. You
Yes, we're called the shit eaters.
the prodigy of Yakaster, maybe more, huh?
oh
No,
yes,
shit eaters.
them. We're acquainted.
Yeah.
Yes, let's bring up some food for you whole bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So just give me a second. I'm gonna bring you some other music. Music that has been a long time since you've heard.
Is it happy music?
Yeah.
I was about to ask.
I hope so. We need that shit, man.
Because if it's been for a long time, I'm like, is it the cuddle music?
No, Nix, stay with me.
Oh,
Don't die.
No. Nix wants to go.
No. Okay, it's okay. She has her chair. She's there.
Yeah, look, I respect that.
Yeah.
Pupper has a chair, but he's just off screen that way.
Aw. Nix. Alright, whatever. The Nixon game is gonna love me. That's fine.
So, all around the table, and there's just you don't mind to have the whole set on your table? Yeah. All right, Greg, come over here. And you see that she takes her side of a plate, and both of them lift it, and it's a really large pig.
Oh, I love a whole pig. Hell yeah.
Nice.
And there's like large quarter potatoes. We have some spice on it, and you have a lot of different veggies that have been cooked right on the grill, spit up around there. And there's like 4 different like kind of sauce served all around, like spicy, and then there's one that obviously it smells like honey, but honey garlic kind of taste.
Is this place called the Red Dragon Inn or something?
Oh, honey garlic is at the Brass Doors, bro, where we got the wings. I don't remember if you came once.
Not the brass doors, no. That was not one of them. But apparently I gotta go, because if there's wings are great.
It's the Wednesday night, sadly during the shit eaters, but soon it will be open and I'll be able to go back. But it's like 65 cents the wings.
It means I'll have to take a Thursday off and drive down. But you know what? Sometimes it's worth it.
And the $5 pint.
$5 pint. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll need like 2 or 3.
Literally putting the brass door in my to-go places.
we have a
Instead of the Red Dragon Inn, we'll go there instead.
we've got a taste that
Good.
matches. We have a
Yes.
type.
So
Yeah.
start to eat. It's been a while when
Nom
you
nom.
enjoyed time to eat. You're all at the inn, and people are playing music. One thing that is not weird, but there's not a lot of people in the inn. For the other two, you know it's mostly because of the magic circle that, yes, it englobes the city and a bit further for a couple of miles, but out there, still full of zombie. But right now, it's like nothing is there. So Mavericks,
Yes.
you don't plan to contact anybody else to give you a hand in the chalet? or go meet?
I was waiting to see what happens with Luna and River to see if we go see her now, try to save her or not.
Well, I think that we should not go there right now. I would like if we went soon, before Sharai, because she's been missing for longer. So I think she has seniority. She's also older, so she has seniority on that too. But I think that if we go to Ishalion, it's gonna be fairly fast, and then we can maybe have the help of the people in Ishalion for the big war. They can be arrested and go down there. I don't know what you
Yes,
think.
because there's no other people I want to bring there. Because a fight with the shadows is kind of tricky.
Yes, I think we've reached pretty much everyone that could be of assistance. Now we must grit our teeth and make it work.
And then I have my sword. Who else is a radiant person?
I can.
Lycan.
I said I can.
Oh, I thought you said Lycan. I was like, well, we don't have werewolves friends anymore.
Yeah.
Um, we also have what's his name again? Shit. I feel bad for forgetting his name. Wait, I'm gonna go to the list. Talaos. No, not Talaos.
No, I thought I.
Silo.
Hmm,
Silo
Mm.
could help.
If we could reach him, yes.
But with the stone,
definitely.
In that case, perhaps you want to try and reach him right now.
I know there were some people at the Radiant Spire we could contact, but hmm,
And then we have to save, obviously, a message for the Vaimelaga clan, my sister and my people. They can be of great assistance, and they have promised to aid.
yeah, I think once we catch up with Isk, she'll be able to make more calls so we can call everyone.
I think we should go to Ishalian with Isk. Maybe we could go sort of. Well, no, we have to teleport with her.
Or me.
Well,
Well,
that's
you
true.
know one thing, that if you go to the Radiant Spire, you have people over there that have the magic potency to magic circle teleport you somewhere else.
Yep.
That's true.
True.
Okay. So we could maybe message Silo to meet us in the Radiant Spire.
Silo is not someone who teleports though.
Fuck.
And
He hasn't
last
left.
time you heard, he was in the white goo.
Uh,
Yeah.
That certainly complicates things.
yeah.
Okay, so what if Silo we keep energized for the big war
Fair.
We can call them after our fight with the shadows.
after,
Hmm.
and then the Radiant Spire we ask for help in Ishalian. What
Yes,
if ask
support.
them via message before we go for nothing?
Mhm. I can I can transport us twice right now in a day, and that's it. I'm tapped. So we for sure would have to sleep before our fight. So we could go there, see if they want to come. They could either teleport us or bring us back to Ishalian after.
I could maybe talk to Estelin and Ava. which are the people who wanted to teach me in this fire that I've never really met. But they thought I showed a lot of promise, so maybe.
Mhm.
We should wrap up all these loose ends before we head to Ishalion.
Yeah.
It will also give time for Isk to complete whatever business she has in Yakaster.
It's a good idea. Okay, let's do that. Do we message them now?
If we have the capacity, I think we should.
Which
Keep
one?
in mind though, we are tapped.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
True.
And my
We could
bird
just
travels
go.
slow, so I sending a message to the bird would be too long.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just go. And worst case scenario, we come back.
To the Radiant
Then we
Spire?
sleep. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Seems like a fine plan.
Before we go, let's say we finished eating and we're in a room. I want to do something for you, Luna.
What?
Since it's in your head and you worry about River,
Yes?
do you have anything of hers on you?
Hmm.
I don't
Do you have
think
some of
so.
her fur, maybe cuddles?
Maybe on my cloak. Nothing in my pack, but I don't know if I have like a memorabilia.
I mean, like a little trinket would make sense since you spend so much time.
I'd say so, but I have nothing in my pack.
You clearly have a token of her. She's your favorite person.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I didn't want to mega mind it.
Ask a
Yeah.
question.
Let's get a lint roller and just get some of the
Yeah.
fur out of the coat.
What kind of token do I have? Is it a bead?
It is a letter strap that you see that she attached to her earrings
Aw.
with the beads and feathers at the end.
Aw. I have that.
Okay. Sit next to me,
Okay.
and I'll take out my very pretty crystal ball.
Ooh.
Okay, Luna, hold this with me and concentrate on River. And for the next 10 minutes, I focus on the spell and cast Scrying.
Ooh.
Its eyes are green. There's a bit of wind and energy coming out of the crystal ball. And yeah. So once the 10 minutes are up, you can roll the safe DC and then do whatever minuses you feel are okay.
Um, you, your re- your meetup with her would be firsthand because you met her, but you don't know her really well. But you have a possession in there. So I'll apply the plus. I'll apply the -4.
Yes.
It's gonna get dark.
Well, we must have this information.
We must.
Okay, so I don't know how you want to do this. Does it appear in the crystal ball or only Eden sees it?
For thematic purposes, will be in the crystal ball.
Perfect.
Nice.
You see the green energy of Aaron's eyes flows slowly to the crystal balls, and the crystal ball light up green. First, it is a mist, but it's mostly because of the speed of the probe that you're sending. The spirit, probably, of the forest that you're sending there. You see a dark place. Since you're using your own senses as an elf, you can see shades of gray in this pitch black darkness. So you know that she's been in there without any light. At first, you're searching with the probe. It's moving. And it's by the breathing. That you hear that she's still alive. Roll me the 100, Aaron. $57. It's a bit hard on your eyes at first, and everybody you see, the light goes blinding. And after a few seconds, you understand that the door of the cell opened. You hear a feminine voice. Sorry, it is time to eat. And you just see with the probe that turns a silhouette who seems to be a servant with a tray of food sliding into the ground, and you hear the thank you, little one. Luna, you recognize the voice of Mama Rin. Don't take it as a bad joke, but you're kind of the light of my journey here. And she pinched the cheek of the servant there. Thank you. Do you need anything else? No. I'll be fine. Someone will come for me eventually. and you hear her eating. And she seems to be talking to herself. Mostly to keep sanity in this kind of environment. A few minutes later, the door opens back. When you turn, you see a fellow. Well, we just no, they definitely don't like me having my stuff. Here, NPC, maybe? Yeah. This guy.
Wait, is that not the guy from when we came?
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Mary Poppins sword.
You just hear the faint voice of Mama River. What do you want from me? From you. Nothing. I'm just here to make you suffer in another way. To maybe give you hope that you'll get out of here. He comes into the room. Get out the sword. And really quickly turn his head to the orbs and disrupts. But in this small second, you hear, it would be sad if you died before your savior.
Oh, what a dick.
And the crystal ball turns off.
And I put it away.
Right. Okay. So, what do we do with this information now?
It is up to you, Luna.
We've yet to ascertain where this place is,
Yes.
and the attempt at rescue is going to be difficult.
So, what do we do? Nothing? Seems Impossible.
What we need is some method or plan to figure out where this is.
Yes. I have magic that can point me towards a person, but I need to be close, at least 1,000 feet from them for me to be able to pick up the trace.
That's rather close.
So we need at least a general location before we can start looking.
A
One thing you
lead, yeah.
remember, the scarf that he have is the sigil of the Devalwas.
White Keep.
We could also try to write to the mother of the Valois.
Assuming she's been freed from captivity. As I recall, the dwarves took her in.
Yes, we don't know if she's still with them or not. And with the war going on there, it would be tricky for her to do anything.
So what's our option? To just wait?
We can take a first step in aiding Ashalion, which would free up allies. Then perhaps better plan and mount a rescue operation.
Maybe they could help with the tracking where I can't. Or maybe we can give her a call and she knows where she is, at least a general location.
Hopefully she's not warded.
Yeah, well,
We can call her a few times.
mhm. Well, they obviously saw that I was looking, so they must have some protections.
He probably sees invisible stuff too.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, let's do a Shalien. Let's try to do it quick so we can maybe think about Mama River when Isk is free.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
So you
Do we?
said about talked about the Radiant Spire. You
Yeah.
talked
Do we
about
do that still?
Yeah.
Un
C'est
aller-retour.
ça. Un aller-retour. I say we do.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And we've been there, so there's probably a tree that I've seen
yes.
close-ish.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Next. Why do you go like this? No.
Check. Something. All right. Just have to create replace. Well, something. I have to close the million tabs I opened to find the image of that jerk.
The jerk?
Well, the assassin or the,
Oh, shit. I thought you meant another one you were looking for. I'm like, no, not another one.
So here. So let's change the mood a bit, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, that was the kind of mood.
Yes. I make percussion music.
the time that everything was calmer. Let me just do something here. Here it is. Good. Load, please. Freaking Foundry. Thank you. Foundry, you're pissing me off. Let's reload Foundry. Sorry, people at home and players, but Foundry's not cooperating. I'm gonna make this bitch obey. What?
What? That took a turn.
No kingship.
No.
Come on, Foundry. Doop, doop, doop.
No, you look like you're over life.
Who?
My cat.
Yeah. I must admit, looks like it.
Jesus Christ.
Good. Music started back. Here. Here.
Do we have to refresh it too, or is it gonna be okay on our end,
No,
you
no, no.
think?
You should be good. It's on my
Okay.
end for the loading purposes of stuff. Banana.
Banana mama.
All right, got it. Finally got the map. Hey, I have to go back to like Albert and stuff.
Shit, that's true. Old time things. We're gonna be able to also like message Riddle to be like, hey, my dude, we're gonna save River.
Hey, my dude.
Hey, my dude.
Yeah, good idea.
Doesn't milk him out? Shall? Nope.
We went to the Radiant Spire after Dranselhoff.
No, I was checking in the folder that
Oh.
Did I put it?
I
Here we
figured it
go.
would maybe help you, but you've got it.
Activating the map.
Oh yeah, we still have to check that corrupted tower. Eventually.
Eventually, we're to take over everything.
That's an after campaign. Eden's mission.
Take over everything.
Yeah, the whole planet. We create one big forest.
Nice.
So you're
Burn it
back
to
to a
the
place where it represented a bit of peace after a hot mess. You are in the center place. Well, you are outside the city since you're traveling through a 3 and you should walk up your way over there. Things doesn't seem to be changed a lot. There's less crops because, war.
Makes sense.
And no, but most of the stuff there is pretty neat. And well, the tower's in front of you.
All right. Do we think that he's still there? And I look at Luna.
I think so. to admit I didn't really want to think about it. It feels selfish to go see him right now.
Yeah.
I think I want to go see him when I have good news and when I can tell him that the legacy we created is actually doing something great like he wanted.
Yeah.
I think that would be nice.
Sounds like a plan.
So you get into the spire.
Yes.
At first, it's the most low ranking of the enclosed member, but when you enter, there's seems to be an officer that looks, hoping to spell books, and just nod.
I nod and walk in.
So where you?
Who do we want to see first? I have the name list here.
Yes.
Do you want me to name the
I want-
Radiant Spire people?
I was only thinking mainly of the woman that we saved.
Yesrai?
Yeah.
Yes. So there's Yesrai. Ivan's died.
That's another option, but I feel like he wouldn't want to abandon his son to go
That's
fight.
fair. It's quite fair. We also want to make sure casters and the casters know. Okay, so the people in the Radiant Spire would be Yesrai, the woman, would be Stalin, the man that gave Don the pearl when he was troublemaker. Yes, who also offered to teach me, but he was like, "Oh, I'm not at the Radiant Spire, so you should go see Ava, which is an half orc, and she's gonna teach you." So I feel like, we kind of have an in with them. We could go ask, maybe give him his pearl back, because we don't need it anymore,
Yeah, if we
still
see
have
him,
right? Do we need it?
I can't cast that spell, so I don't need it.
And I certainly don't have those capabilities anymore.
Yeah, so I feel we should give it to him then.
If we come across him here, we shall.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
it's the only 3 people we know.
Yes. Let's speak to the woman in charge. She
Yes,
was the
right.
second in command.
Yes. She seems the most likely candidate to actually assist.
Exactly. And
All
who knows?
right.
We might see him on our way there, and we can give him the pearl back. And
That's
thank
quite
you.
fair. Oh, by the way, if you don't remember, he knows me by the name of Nix.
Yes.
Same
And
with
also,
Eva.
remember, if I remember correctly, he was there when Shaddai attacked the people. So he might be a bit touchy.
Was he?
Yes.
He's the sole survivor of all this.
Of that attack.
It was him?
Mm-hmm. So that's why
It
I'm like,
all connects, man.
if we see him in passing, say, "Here's your pearl. Thank you so much for your help. Namaste."
By the way, he's a slave and he's being tortured, so you won.
For a moment there, I saw Meg being that guy with the wall with the yarn going like, it all connects.
Listen, I have moments like this at every fucking game where I'm just like, wait. I swear, if Limitod is on the opposite side during the war, my brain is gonna explode.
We're gonna find out Limitad is one of the big bads in the end.
Yeah.
He supplanted
pretty
one of the
much.
generals, and he is now General Limitad.
No,
He
was
started
the
he started
DPG
from
all
the
along.
being the water guy, and now he's an emperor.
Oh, he's a purple dragon in disguise all this time.
Fuck Limitad. He betrayed us.
Okay, so we go to her office because we remember where it is.
All right. Where is her fucking?
Limitad.
Oh, calm down.
Meg, calm.
Yes.
I didn't know that was possible.
No. Everything is
Look,
chaos and extremes.
Meg is either excited, anxious,
Yes.
or a mixture of the two.
Yes, and that's caffeinated, and it's good for no one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
occasionally sad, but not so much. Mostly anxious or excited.
Yes,
And
this is how I live my life.
Images are all dead, but find them.
You too can live like this with anxiety
And caffeine.
and ADHD, I guess.
Yeah,
Too
ADHD
real.
probably.
Yeah.
Too real.
Mm.
NPC. Nope, that's
Yep.
Randall.
That sounds like some good water.
Right? Did you actually hear it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could hear the glug glug, and that sounds like some
Ah.
nice cold water.
Oh, this was so satisfying. I've missed
That's
my
like
water.
you can hear the difference between water temperatures.
Really?
Fascinating science.
That's so true, though.
Oh,
Like
It is.
It's hot because it's a tea, so you sip it.
yeah.
It's not even that. Is if you just pour them, you can hear temperature differences.
Watch me have a whole fucking science experiment this weekend.
I
I
mean,
have
I've-
different
I've-
temperature water.
I can send you a YouTube video of someone
Please
who's done
do.
it.
Well,
I'll-
now you've just blown my entire weekend. What am I gonna do with 2 days?
that and figure out a cocktail for New Dawn while
Yes,
sending me
I do
messages
need to
going
do
like,
that.
"What about this?" And I'll be like, maybe this."
Yeah, right. I do already have edible silver glitter,
Oh, that's a good start.
so if we have something blue and this, that could work.
So what? Something based off blue curacao, or I guess maybe
I have a blueberry syrup, but that's gonna be
Blue-
purple.
yeah, it's more purple and it's pretty dark. I don't know about you because I also have blueberry syrup. It's pretty.
All right,
Yeah.
baby girl.
Oh, there you go. We stalled long enough. Good
Yeah.
job, Meg.
Thank you.
job.
Yay!
That was planned.
ADHD. I forgot what we were doing for a second. Not gonna lie.
So you arrive at the office at the top, and you just hear a on the third knock. You just hear the door is open.
It's just kind of creepy.
May we come in?
You hear as a whisper, a voice in your ear, like, "Yes, come. I just have magical purposes for opening doors."
Very well.
Luna's gonna wait because she's kind of traumatized about entering rooms now. She's gonna let you two go ahead.
It's gonna be
Just
like
to be
feel,
sure.
force field.
Yeah.
Like,
And then Luna, you see. No,
Yeah.
We all died.
Watch me try to drag them by the feet. Nazis.
so yeah, enter the room.
Enter the room. You follow back the way to her office as she is sitting on her desk with a large book, writing a lot of stuff.
Oh,
You see
God.
some dancing lights on the roof. It just spin of purple lights. So, the Maverick Legacy. What can I do for you?
Good day. I look around. I'm like, oh, do I have to talk? Where's Isk?
Yes, well, I don't think you'll like it if I talk, but I can. I have lots to say.
I hope you're not here to waste my time.
No, of course not.
That's never the goal.
No,
but
it's probably
usually does
interesting
happen.
most of the time.
You want to kill a big monster?
Yes, basically. Have you heard of what's going on in Ishalian right now?
We have the reports that the World Tree was affected by some kind of sickness, magical sickness, and is being drained. As I understood.
Yes,
And it is, well, mainly because a creature of outer realms seems to be established at the top of it.
Yes, basically the link to the Feywild has been cut and another link has been formed. And that's where the shadows are coming from. And that is why the tree is dying. So right now we are going around gathering allies for a quick battle, hopefully, to destroy the main shadow, and hopefully his army will vanish after. And
you
the
would need
portal
my
will close.
magical greatness with you, with this battle.
Yes,
Is that right?
we are looking
Yes.
for mostly spellcasters to fight shadows because, as we both know, melee is not ideal.
Especially at the top of a tree, I don't know if it's safe to bring an army.
Exactly.
So will this be the favor I owe you all? After we're even, and since you saved my life and not killed me while I was dominated by this specter, Morningstar.
Yes, I think we will be even after this.
And you see that she touched something on her desk when she said his name.
What did she touch?
Looks like a paperweight.
It's like knocking on wood.
Does it look like the studies bookend? It all connects, man. Sorry. I had a
Does
moment.
Luna look curious when she just touched it?
Yes.
Don't worry, darling. It is my non-detection spells that has been set on my office. I use the paperweight so people don't steal the paperweight.
Fucking paperweight. I should have gone for the paperweight. Sorry. Sorry, it's a long. It has nothing to do with you, don't worry. I would not steal from you. I
If
respect
I
you too
don't
much.
ask questions, I will have no lies, so everything's fine.
Fair
Correct.
enough.
What have
Question
you been
for
up to?
you. Oh, well, I mean, we've been possessed by Morningstar too.
I'm just gonna look down at myself and look back up and be like, a lot of things.
I've understood this. Don Bria. Was that
Correct.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, would you like to, after you're done with all this, have some time for some studies?
Studies.
Meaning the invention that you made yourself into. How it works properly. I am no artificer of my own, but to learn how arcane devices is mixed up with nature elements is quite the invention, my friend.
Perhaps when this is all over, if I'm still... I was going to say breathing, but that's perhaps a misnomer now.
Still working.
Yes, let's go with that. Perhaps then.
No fun hall work, I see. Alright. So if we called it even, I'll be there.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
So, at Ishalvian, right?
Yes. Yes.
Would be the academy a good meeting point since they have a magical circle of teleportation here?
Yes. Very
That should do fine. Yes.
Perfect then.
well. We shall not take more of your time.
Alright.
All work. as you said.
All right, you're here for somebody else.
If there's anybody else you think would be appropriate for this,
Do you not think would be enough people?
Well,
Someone-
the Enclave will not engage. Well, they already put a field around the Shallion, so it does not. The Crepitude will not be spread outside of the Shallion. But that takes a lot of resources and a lot of spellcasters if we don't want to use permanent items or Kersilos. So, any other? Felix is an independent agent, so maybe you could ask him. Felix being your friend's dad.
yes, we have considered that. Do you know of if he's more stable now, Ivan?
You can all give me an insight check.
Yes.
Oh, baby. It's not going to be good, but oh, baby, nonetheless. Insight check. So better registered that first number. Okay, good, it did. Because someone else's die has knocked my 16 into an 8, and I was very disappointed.
I wonder if I use my D4. I think I will.
If you want.
I will.
I think I might as well, since I don't see myself.
Yeah, you
I
can go
shall
for
honor-
yours.
I shall
I mean-
honor the D4.
18.
Same. You know what? In solidarity, let's go. All the D4.
I mean, my God,
Hey, 3 2s. Nice.
Yeah,
you're
look,
just
in solidarity.
you just wanted to like be a little bit better than us, didn't you?
He was
yeah,
already
I just had
For
to one up you
19.
just a little bit.
Oh shit!
Well,
Fuck
Wow.
not even close.
Okay, guys, we're fucked. We're done. That's it.
Poker
All right.
face.
And for
Apparently.
sport, I'll use my D4 also.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
let's go.
It's gonna be a 2.
Good
Oh,
for it.
four.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
Natural
33.
20 and a 4.
well, guys,
Like-
let's pack it up and go home. We're done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I will leave him the news to tell you anything that happened.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
And
Very
she
well.
keeps her poker face.
That she does.
Once again, thank you, and I think we shall meet tomorrow for the battle. I think we're gonna send all the calls tonight and unite our small army.
Alright. I shall be ready then. What kind of creature can I find there?
As far as we've seen the first time we encountered, there were shadows. And what's the name of the giant shadow again? It had like a specific.
I'm looking through my
Night
notes.
Walker.
Yes, the
Oh.
Night Walker.
What?
Yes, that's the big
Yes.
monster that is placed there. Yes.
I can take care of a mass of shadows so you can fight it on your own, but fighting this would not be an even thing. You would owe me one after. So I can let you fight this and I'll take care of a part of the shadows, but that would be it, okay?
That's fair enough. Any
Well,
help is appreciated.
I do
Well,
have a glow stick, so we're in good hands.
You see that she don't want to waste time on understanding about your glow stick terms. She's like, fine, good. So, I need to finish my reports.
Yes.
I'll be ready for tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Anything you
just-
want to transfer to any member of the Enclave? Message? of any
Oh.
kind?
Yes, the pearl guys.
Right. What was his name again?
Wait, is it Estolin? No, Estolin. Yes.
Sif, Sif, Sif. Where's
It's
that pearl?
Estolin.
You'll have it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Also, I still do have it. It's still in my inventory. Haha. So yeah, pearl.
I like that he dropped everything but the pearl.
There's a couple things I kept, but the pearl I kept.
Yes. What is this? For?
A while ago, Estelin gave this to us.
Okay.
We have no need of it further.
Yes. You see that she seems to like. There's a spark in her eyes, like. Bro. Mavericks, tell me. What the fuck did happen?
You'll have to be more specific.
At that investigation site that we had north of Alverton. I
Yes.
lost like 5 members of my investigation crew. Only Estalin came back.
If it makes you feel any better, I almost died myself.
What?
Yes.
Is that where that happened?
No. Explaining where this happened would be a whole other line of questioning.
In that other story will interest you, but this will have to wait for after. Let's
Alright.
just say we've been around. Anyways, what happened at that site? Very motivated paladin of the Raven Queen, whose style is to attack first and ask questions later.
Very much so.
We managed to stop him just before he got the last kill, but
Yes.
we were too late for the rest, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there.
And the name of the person?
Should I?
Yes.
But he's essentially dead now.
Alright.
Another story concerning the other war that's going on.
Yes.
The other
Well,
war, you
the
mean that
other
everything
war.
that's happening south.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
The other half of the resources of the Enclave is actually fueling the shield around Altius.
No, so you're well aware of all that happening.
We are aware, but our main properties is to protect the Sebelgans. They are not in between everything, and Altius officially removed itself from the wall. So,
Yeah. Every city in the south is kind of busy on two fronts, so it makes sense.
Yes.
Is there anything else, or we'll talk more after?
Yeah, we'll talk more after. We have a lot to tell you, you know. You're a
Yes,
friend.
Luna?
So very quick story because I figured maybe if you're willing to help, it might take some time, but we would like to not be possessed by Morning Star anymore, and we intend to maybe bring him to a level of reality that is less powerful. But in order to do that, we need to change our very essence, and that would require Carcilos.
And where do you have this knowledge exactly?
It's a very well versed wizard.
An old magic teacher of Luna's.
Yes.
From the reports that we have from the younger Morning Star, meaning your relative searched by the Enclave, old teacher of yours. Right?
I'm confused.
We're talking about Ernest Silvermantle.
Why would we talk about Ernest Silvermantle?
You've been in a quick meeting in an elevator down Drenselhof.
wouldn't really call that a meeting and more like bullying at this point.
You're more like pissing your own pants kind of situation.
Actually, I was trying not to kill them, but alright.
Mm-hmm. Would have been really great if you died.
So,
We don't cooperate with wanted person.
you're not cooperating with wanted people, you're cooperating with us.
By a third party, it is cooperating with a fugitive that it's been searched, and technically I'm supposed to put you under arrest right
Fine. I
So?
guess we will find our resources elsewhere.
now. Seems like wise words. I'm trying to give you a hand.
Yes. We were just trying to help a friend, but it's okay. We will look elsewhere.
Leave that topic where it is.
Yes. Thank you, and we shall see you tomorrow. I bow and I leave.
And you see that when Luna is turning her back, like she's hiding the paperweight.
She knows about the paperweight. Oh no.
I knew it. It's all about paperweights.
Always the paperweights.
Okay,
The
Luna.
paperweight's in the study.
I need to go back. I need that paperweight, man.
So, do you want to see the father or not?
I feel like we should, but I honestly don't know if I have the strength.
Do you want just us two to go? Or even
Sorry,
just
my-
myself?
Well, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go as well. Unless you want me to be around for support.
No, it's okay. I can just hang out with Nix. We're needed a cozy day together. I'll wait outside if that's okay.
That's
course.
fine.
Yeah, do like a head tap on Luna.
Maybe just leave him like a funny little thing. Maybe leave him this, and I'm gonna give him the periaptive wound closure, the necklace that stabilizes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Very well then. We won't be long.
So you go at the door of Hyven stand. And you knock.
Knock.
And a small reddish orange orb manifesting from the door. Who's there?
It is us, the Maverick Legacy.
2 of them at least.
And you see the door. With this thing orange tainted.
It's fucking Star Trek up in this place.
When you first got here, it was mostly filled with. It is still mostly filled with books all around. A large supply of magical components all around. One thing that's been added seems to be vial of blood. It seems to be have like papers. This is written on it. And
That tonal shift.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
You remember when the last time you were here, the body of a friend tainted by corruption, half of his body. One thing curious though, is that on that stone table, there's no body anymore.
I come in and I look around trying to find it.
One thing that's left on the table seems to have dust on it. Seems to be a small leather bracer with the symbol of the Mavericks that you all made at their hero's halt that night. Bit of dust. Couple of weeks. A bit further, Felix heads into vials, operating. Let me show you back what Felix looked like. Yes,
Yep.
Mavericks.
He even looks like Ivan.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna walk over to the table and just set one hand on it.
Eden is just staring at the braces.
Are we to assume the worst then?
Depending on what the worst is.
Well, if I'm being honest, I'm hoping for slightly better than the worst. I'm hoping at least for a peaceful passing. Did he pass peacefully?
Long look into your eyes. You're now empty, white. More like my son is change. You made me promise. Well,
Hmm.
no, you made me break the promise I made you to keep you updated on the status. I found a way to stabilize him and reverse part of the sickness that affected him. We you left seeing that he needed to be somewhere else. Asked, more like called. I know it's related to what he had. And something about the Shadowfell. I don't know if you remember. You Mavericks encountered someone with a special dagger with a black shard on it. Ivan kept that shard, made him more hungrier, more impulsive, reflecting on the darker side of his persona. The shard affected him to its core, and that's what wakened up the sickness at first. But this shard seems to have a link with something. And he left and made me promise to not contact you, because you would be coming looking for him. And you didn't want to be a burden anymore.
Foolish, foolish little tree.
But he wanted to do something for the Maverick to have their legacy. So I trust him, as should you.
Of course.
Then trust we must.
Then what can I do for you then?
I don't know what to ask anymore.
He left the bracer for you.
How are you feeling?
Whoa.
Oh shit! He's transforming into a demon. We're fighting this man.
You must be needing something of a special kind if you come to me.
Yes, but first, how are you?
Better. But I know that my son is still breathing. Still grieving my wife. Loading myself in work and purpose. And I think I'm not the only one in that. Hey, thanks to Don.
No time. And there's so much to do. Which is why we're here. We aim to rid Shalian of the shadow that lives there now. And we are finding all the aid we can.
I am a divination wizard. Now with some new features, but what kind of problem is it?
Well, it's funny that we speak of the Shadowfell, for it is a shadow. It was a Night Walker, I think it was again. I'm forgetting. Thank you. A Night Walker, and his army of petty minions. We aim to kill the Nightwalker. I don't know if it's something, in some way, that you can be of assistance, but we'd appreciate it greatly.
Is a member of the Enclave gone?
Yes. Yasrai owed us a favor from our activities in Dranselhof.
I've heard. I will be then supporting her.
Thank you.
That will be plenty. Thank you very much.
When?
Tomorrow.
I shall be the one preparing the circle of teleportation then to keep her magic more useful than mine.
Very wise. The Academy is a fine place to meet.
I guess that yesterday I have the room.
By her tone and her suggestion of it, I'd assume so, yes.
If not, we'll manage.
I have no doubt.
I will do this because my son would have went, without any question. And if I can help this legacy to happen, let's make this work.
I couldn't agree more.
On this, I'll start preparation.
I'll bow and I'll take the bracers.
You're going out?
Yeah.
Luna, you're
Yep.
probably waiting at it down the stairs. And with your passive investigation, you pick up the detail of the bracer pretty quickly.
What does that mean?
I present the bracers to Luna here for you. They were left by Ivan.
He lives. To be clear.
Jesus, lead with that next time. I'm gonna pick up a
Become-
rock and throw it at Aaron.
It's a dramatic. It's a D druid dramatic. You see, it's the same.
Becoming an automaton has not improved my social skills.
No, but I mean, at least you were not dramatic like Aaron.
I tried to be
mean,
factual.
He lives, but we don't know in what state. His father says he has changed and was called somewhere else.
But
So,
he's still Ivan.
I
Right?
get-
We can only assume. Felix mentioned that Ivan wants to make good on the legacy part of the Maverick legacy.
Yeah, he's still Ivan.
Mhm. So I think these should go to you, Luna.
Seems right.
That's nice. Would you help me tie them?
Of course.
Just gonna give an arm to each of them. It's so symbolic, guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you now have your own bracer. and
Yes.
Ivan's one on the other arm.
Yes.
You're twice the Maverick as anyone else.
Ah.
I just like to put the sad
Thank you.
music on.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Aaron.
It's great for Meg's anxiety.
Rude. Yeah.
Well,
Heart rate. No, I don't have my watch. I don't even know.
It's
I
always
have
just like,
now.
ah.
It's not your job to check that.
As I'd say, like, pretty sure you
I'm
can-
not at work. Thank you very much.
you know what? That's a fair response. I'll take that response anytime.
Thank you.
Yes, Dark
Whenever
Knight,
I
you
go
now
on
have
vacation-
Ivan's bracer since he won't need them anymore.
Whenever I go on vacation, I'm a shoe salesman. All right. So I sell shoes. I'm not a nurse.
That seems to be a recurring theme amongst all the friends of mine that are nurses. The moment
Yeah.
they like clock out, they're like, if anyone asks, I'm not a nurse.
I work at Yellow. Leave me alone.
okay, so this is all the help I think we'll gather from here, and
I think
I-
so.
I guess tomorrow's the day.
Let's go fight
Uh,
the thing.
Yes, I think it best we get out of here before Yastrai perhaps changes her mind about her report.
Yeah. Let's go back to Yakaster and get Isk, and then we can all
So
eat together.
you go back. You can fast forward this part. The faster you go back to Yakaster, and she'll be at the end.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You, just to tell you what you've gathered in the past weeks, well, days more. Weeks
We're being
out of
real quick.
game, but
Yeah.
with all the support that you have, you had to gather 5 people to have nothing else than the Night Walker. You have Felix,
2 people.
you have Yasrai.
Mm-hmm.
You still need to hear about Queen Leone.
No, we're still waiting on that one.
You have Lanatar,
Mm-hmm.
and who else?
The druids, at least a couple.
You have High Weaver.
I was about to say we have some representatives of the Vine
Yeah.
Laga.
I have that in the list.
Yeah.
Want me to
So
pull the
with
list
these
again?
5s, who can
Yeah.
do mostly area effects, there will be no shadow in your encounter
Nice.
because they
Mono
will be,
A Mavericks.
they will be taking care
Ooh.
of it. So, you've been successful,
Hell yeah.
and I'll ask Ghostfig because I know she lurks right now. But you could have Ghostfig for the main fight.
Oh, I'd like that.
That would be so good.
I mean, if she has the time and wants to come, hell yeah,
Ghost,
always.
ghost.
So that way we'd be
Oh,
readying
shit.
ourselves next Thursday for a large buzz
For
battle
the big fight.
Yeah.
to test this level 13 of yours.
Oh yes.
Sick.
I mean, in my case, it's just more smacking.
First turn, level 7 slot. Let's go.
I
I
personally
have a
don't want to
new
see
toy.
you crit, Don.
Look,
With your brutal critical now?
it's there. The changes are discreet, but they're there.
Yes.
You
Say it
need
to you,
a cleric
toy.
to cast holy weapon on Dawn.
Oh my god.
I mean, that I think would hurt a lot.
So right now, let me just check who would be raiding, because we would be ending it for tonight.
Mighty
It seems the right place for it, and the
Yeah,
right
because
time.
we're waiting for Isk.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
gotta have our sorcerer cannon.
Yes. That's why I didn't want to go to a Shaolin yet today.
Same.
It also just kind of worked out. No, we got ourselves a pair of bracers and all that.
Yeah, and
Well,
I need a
upraised,
new
I should say.
paperweight now. Bookends, something, you know.
Darkness says, "Damn, Cravat's still around.
Sure.
It's been a while
Sure,
since
sure,
we
sure,
made
sure,
raided
sure.
him. If I look at our
It feels
raid-
right, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
full circle.
He's a friend of the stream. It's been at
Yeah.
least a month since we've raided him.
You have a
Let's go.
god complex from yesterday, but
Color me not surprised. That just sounds accurate to his
Him
character.
or his character? Yeah.
His
character.
I can
Okay.
speak to his character.
Well,
As a
he's
person,
a
I'm
DM,
sure he's-
so but
you know.
Yeah, but I was like,
that
it
comes with
feels out
territory,
of
but-
character.
so how do you like your game tonight, peeps?
It was fun.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
I got to do some roguish stuff
And die.
And pay for it.
And
and
that,
pay for
yeah.
it.
Because
I
you
was
had
still
no
fun.
mean to check if there was any magical traps.
Oh, fair, exactly.
It-
But I am planning on committing credit card fraud in some way.
so you're gonna invent credit cards so you
yes.
can fraud them?
It's I'm
Excellent.
gonna call them IOUs.
Mhm.
Yes. They're gonna be in paper form. No, but it was really fun. It felt like tying a lot of loops as well, which is nice, especially since we're coming to like towards the end. We're not at the end, but it's
Mm-hmm.
getting there. Feels right to tie a few loops and have depressing talks with Dawn about
Depressing
death.
talk with Don.
That should be a talk show.
And it's set up for like a couple centuries in the future. That's the way future Eden and Don's problem.
It's so fucking depressing though.
You
Please
want to know
make
the
him
most
into-
depressing part? The most
What?
depressing part is he talked to Aaron about it because he assumed everyone else would be old or dead by then.
Oh, I know. I think you should be a pile of moss.
Who knows? Maybe I'll take a 10-year hibernation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Moss
We don't
is
know what
great,
I'll do
man.
once that. One shot, like we were talking over the break.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will be taxidermy. So
Let's leave that
Like
idea on the table,
badly
maybe.
made. like
Yeah.
your face is like, and with the googly eyes that like
Yeah.
moving left to right.
thing of
They're-
nightmare.
They're looking both ways, like
Like
Yeah.
that meme of the catches like that.
Yeah. Like the night after, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Oh no, it
So
was
yeah, I had a good time like keeping. I was ready for a while. If you ask any news about Ivan, if you had no response about that, so you're gonna have to check it on up.
yeah.
there you go.
It felt like something to do it like in person. Rather
We also
than
were
message.
very busy.
I don't know
I
what
don't
you're
know what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
Look, it's not like we walked across the heavens themselves for a short while.
Nah.
Nah.
We fought in heaven. It's
That too.
different.
Now the tricky thing will be what spells do I bring for the big battle?
You've got a week to figure it out, buddy. Just
I
take
have
your week
so
to
many.
figure
Very-
it out.
Very Eric thing to say.
You see,
Yeah,
sometimes it's nice being a physical fighter. Because what spells do I bring? None. I bring my ass. That's
Well,
my
I
spell.
have Sunbeam.
You
and Moonbeam for
should.
sure.
Also, prepare the shapes you want so that you can have them.
Smirk.
Yeah, they're in my list. They're there.
All right.
Oh,
I know Fire Elemental is in there.
Oh yeah.
With all that, I'll start the raid.
There you
So
Yeah.
take care of you all. Thank you for being with us. Next Tuesday, Call of the Netherdeep, and then Wednesday, second part of the Shit Eaters campaign, where you can see Dark Knight maybe die. Sorry, Dark Knight battling the BBEG of the campaign.
That's
The
sad.
kid they saved. Game 12.
But they saved him.
Yeah, but he's controlled by an evil bitch.
See, that kid was trolled from the start. I knew it.
Is
Is one
is
look at him and like,
the one I wanted to
not worth
kill?
Hmm?
It's the one I wanted to kill, right?
Yeah.
We should have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
maybe we should have.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could have. Think about the sneak attack I would have gotten if you guys weren't like so ethical.
The kid was still a sorcerer divine soul level 6 then.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Killable.
Anyways, starting to raid and oh, remember,
happening?
peeps, always may your fumbles become epic stories and follow up for the boss fight next Thursday.
yeah.
Excited.
Bye bye.